What's going on YouTube model car community? Pappy here at West Georgia Rides and Customs. Here we go, part 2 of 1961 Chevy Impala SS. Got a good bit done today. Nothing on the body itself. Let me start off on the body. As far as I posted a question out there to you guys that had built this kit before, did you have any problems with the front and as far as the rear valance back here lining up? Was it flared out? Really, I don't see why I should have been concerned. If I'd have looked at the, number one, if I'd have looked at the instruction sheet and figured out which one was the front and which one was the rear valance, I wouldn't have had a problem. But really, I thought there was a problem with the gap issue right in here. Let me show you where I'm pointing with my pencil. I thought there was a problem, but really once I got the chrome out and started looking, this area right in here, the bumper comes all the way back to the fender well, and as far as right in here, once you get the rear valance mounted on, that bumper wraps all the way up and really conceals that that line right there. So there's just right in here coming down, and really nothing right here in the front as far as having to conceal that valance joint line. So I don't think there's nothing to worry about, but really pulling out the instructions right there and looking and telling which one's the front, which one's the rear valance, that helped a lot. Sometimes Freddie's smarter than his looks. Freddie got during the chat today on Pappy's Throwbacks and Shout Outs and Throwbacks Live. Freddie kind of made a valid point. Get the instructions out, dummy, and read them. So I did. Freddie, I appreciate that. Sometimes I have to get the instructions out, and I don't never throw them away. But anyhow, there's the color. This is the Duplicolor Quasar Metallic Blue. Gonna get that, let that cure out a couple of days before I do anything to it. Probably what I wind up doing is taping off all this frame all through here and do this. I'll either do it in either a gunmetal, or I don't know if I'm gonna do it with the any of that Duplicolor. I was trying to remember, Storm Gray. I kind of been doing that on some of them, but I may just get me some Battleship Gray and do that as far as detailing the frame. That way it pops out a little bit more. Then once I get that detailed, I'll hit it all with a good coat of gloss and get that all detailed out. Then I'm gonna come back in here and do the spray the gas tank. And this the gas tank aluminum, and we'll call that. Then up here, the A-arms, I'll do those in a steel color, and bottom will be pretty much well done. So here's what I've been working on all weekend right here. This is the engine out of the 38, the Lindbergh 38 Ford panel wagon kit. Just wanted to put a newer style engine in it, and there she is. Just took and did the just the basics. Just wired it, put a distributor in the back of it, wired it, and I'm gonna wind up plumbing it and everything. I'll tell you what, let me draw that camera out before I come to grabbing it too. Did the oil pan and the transmission pan, kind of a light blue. I think it was I forgot what that was called. I think it was called Oasis Blue. And then I just kind of give it a little bit of wash to bring out the details on it. Loving these pins a little bit better now, as you can tell. Let me see if I can get that to focus in a little bit. Look at the detail on the pulleys. Those were done by the chrome pins. Took the 1mm chrome Molotov pin, did all the detail on it. You're probably wondering where the light blue is going to come from. I'm gonna do a light blue and a dark blue interior with kind of a light blue flocking on the floor, and then the body itself, the roof, of course, is going to be white. It'll be broken up right here with the chrome. All this will be the Quasar blue, and then the stripe that comes down the center, that'll be the roof color white also. and then a lot of bare metal foil. It's going to take a while to get that done, but at least I'm ahead of the game right now as far as got the engine done. It fits down in the frame really well, and pretty much try to get a little bit more done on it this week. So, well, guys, there's part 2 of the update. I'll keep y'all posted as far as throughout the week, what gets done, how I'm coming along, and hope everybody has a great work week. God bless y'all. Remember, guys, if you can dream it, build it. This is Pappy out of here.